And at what point did you get into doing anything comedy wise? Like you've always been in a lot of serious things, but you get into Seinfeld. Like, is that something that? How did that happen?
Seinfeld is really interesting because I was in LA, and my agent at the time, Holly Levitt, who really is a woman who, I've always said that my life has been a series of smart decisions made by smart women. And that's really starting from my mother deciding we're leaving this country and you're not gonna grow up here. So, because without that, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So, Seinfeld is, so this woman, Holly Levitt, calls me, who was my agent at the time. She's a last minute, I don't know if you remember, they used to have those last, these you show up at the you show up at go now, it's 5 o'clock. The sides are there. This starts working tomorrow. One of those, go to CBS Radford. I drive to CBS Radford. I get on there. I get the sides.
And by the way, what year was this? How old were you at this point?
Seinfeld. Well, I was probably, I was probably maybe 30, 29, 30.
Oh,
this
okay.
is maybe my 4th or 5th job now.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So I go there and I get the sides and it's called Bob the Intimidating Gay Guy. That's literally the name of the character. And I go, I don't know, what am I going to do with this? This is so I had this idea. I go I'm going to do an impersonation of my mother. And that's what it is. My mother was crazy intense, had a very thick Cuban accent. In the show he's Puerto Rican, but thick Cuban accent.
But you're a versatile actor. You can play Puerto Rican.
Which is crazy, right? The Cuban guy playing Puerto Rican, unheard of.
Unheard of.
Never happened before in showbiz.
I would protest this
that is
right now.
Just the ceiling breaking. You can feel it. Yes.
I was breaking ground and furniture. What? I don't even know. No. So I go and I'm gonna do basically impersonation of my mom. So I go in the room and I do basically the character that you see. And so remember, it was Jerry and Larry David were in the room, and I do the thing, and they're like, they look at me and they go, "What the fuck was that?" Yeah. And I go, it's an impersonation of my mom, really. They're like, "Okay, do it again." So I did it again. He goes, "Yeah, try this shit." I did that, and they go, "Okay, wait outside." Yeah. So I go up, wait, sit in the waiting room, which is the horrible, because they come out everybody can go except Joey. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then then you're like, I guess Joey got the job. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I got the job. I get the fucking job, and then so I go do this, and not expecting, not knowing what's going to happen with it, and it becomes the character, and then I wound up doing 3. But